Hello, hello. Welcome back to another night at the Fishbowl. May I represent our fellow fisheries? First things first, the top fish that is both skinny, has sharp teeth, and is the reason for why we all fear you, Barracuda.
Hello, all. Glad to be here.
And we have our, I want to say eight legged. Oh, God. If it's
Eight
not,
appendage?
16.
Eight appendage?
Plenty,
what?
plentifully armed, we could say.
Yes, technically armed and suave with the names. Squid.
Hey, y'all.
And we have our very stern yet crazy and sometimes diabolical stingray.
Why, thank you for
See?
calling me diabolical. That bread
Well,
really was.
well, that fits it. If it doesn't work.
Yep.
But Squid, can you align our people to our fishbowl of our rules?
Yes, our official rules. So, as per our previous shows, every week we will pick a topic from our fishbowl, and we will try our best to stick to that conversational topic, whatever it may be. We always like to mention we are not all knowing, we are not omniscient. Omniscient? Sure. So we'll do our best to approach these topics respectfully, but we're humans. We leave pride and leave room for that. But we will try to specific topics. Sometimes it's games, sometimes it's just talking, sometimes it is a secret third thing. Do I know what that is yet? No. Oh, it was cooking. Cooking. That's what it was. But yeah. And with that, I'm actually going to hand it off to Barracuda to pick our topic for today.
Ooh.
Here we go. We have our lovely fishbowl. Look at shit shine. Look at its delicious curves.
Ooh. Just want to slurp it up.
All right. Here we are. Oh, if only just waited until later. I mean, it kind of works for October.
Hmm.
Classic?
Classic
Classic
monsters.
Oh, I think it's actually a good way to start off October for this one.
Well,
So by the time you
actually,
guys get this,
this one I think will be coming out at the end of the month, the day before Halloween.
I'll let you
Okay.
look it up.
Give me one
That's
second, let me
actually
double check.
I forgot we filmed these things out of order.
This is true.
We film them ahead, that's what we do.
Okay. Well, I want to clear the area right here, right now. If you can fight one of a classic monster, which one do you think you have a chance at at winning it?
Oh
Creature
God.
of the Black Lagoon.
Creature of the
Like
Black
you
Lagoon?
have to win. So like you can't say like this creature, even though it's 100% you cannot fight it.
Dracula.
Creature
I
of the
would
Black
say
Lagoon.
zombie, honestly, considering they're already so decomposed, and I think getting a metal bat and knocking their head off sounds very therapeutic.
You know
That's
what?
my take.
I went to a rage room and smashed things with the bat was very therapeutic. And for the zombie thing, I found this thing in Dallas that is a zombie hayride that you get in there and you get paintball guns and you're going to be shooting at a bunch of zombies chasing after you on the hayride. It,
Interesting.
yeah.
Whoever's job it is to get shot with paintballs is not getting paid enough. I don't know what they're getting paid, but I just know it's not enough.
Well,
That's true.
yeah.
But Bear, could you
Forget this.
mention the creature, the Black Lagoon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a fish monster. I can show up there with a toaster and win.
That'd be a
You
pretty
need a little more
powerful
than a
toaster.
toaster. You need a
It would be a
generator
big
of some kind
toaster.
too. But
Also, it can't leave the water for more than 20 minutes or else it can't breathe. That's like a factual fact of the creature. So all I have to do is just slowly pedal on a bicycle away from it, and then when it'll start suffocating.
Oh, I would go against Frankenstein.
Doesn't that thing like have like inhuman strength?
Wait, why would you? No, Frankenstein is not a monster. That's just a scientist.
An undead thing that has risen
Are you
from
ta-
lightning.
Oh, are you talking about Frankenstein's monster?
Oh my god.
Let's call it Bob.
Yeah. Well, don't forget it. Frankenstein is actually the scientist who created the monster,
Bob.
and it's just
Bob.
everyone's called to taking it Frankenstein. Now I'm gonna call him. Why not Frankie?
No, I like Bob.
No.
Okay.
Well,
No, because his creator was a dick. So let's make him something different. He deserves his
Boltnet
own.
Bob.
Frankenstein? Yeah, I mean, I won't mention that one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. If I remember correctly from the original stories, it was more like a story about humanity and what it meant to be kind of situation. And the monster wasn't very monstrous. It was more the fact that the people feared it, and that's what drove it to do.
You know
some
what's
of the
actually
things it
interesting is
did.
that, but it's by so for the original Frankenstein is by Mary Shelley. I happened to find that book for free in a free pile. I actually have it on my shelf. I just pulled it off. But let's see. The back says, on the surface, it is a novel of tense and steadily mounting horror, but on a more profound level, it offers searching illumination of the human condition in its portrayal of a scientist who oversteps the bounds of conscience and of a monster brought to life in an alien world and ever more desperately attempting to escape the torture of solitude. So I think that's a pretty good thing. Pretty interesting take on the bit, but it's actually, in terms of a book, it's not super long. It's only 200 pages, a little over 200 pages. What's this? Oh,
But
oh
I
actually,
think,
dang, I complete myself.
but it's also written in more of an old English style of wording, which
Mhm.
in that turn makes it harder for us to understand current and modern.
It does take a bit more time to comprehend it and like
So-
a bit more intention than most of my.
I would say because of that, it could be close the equivalent of a 300 to 350 page book then, just because of the extra effort to try
I
to understand.
suppose. Have you read it before?
I remember going over parts of it for some
Okay.
classes I've had, but
And yeah, it might depend on when you're reading it as well,
Yeah.
and what your comfort level is in. I suppose that as well, but or like but
I know what I'm calling this episode.
oh boy,
Oh,
Tidally get spooky, scary skeletons.
Oh, I forgot about the skeletons. I would love to. I feel like to fight a skeleton.
I mean,
Yo!
skeletons are an
Same
interesting
thing
one. I
with
feel like
it
I don't
about
see
like a
them.
zombie. I mean, a metal bat with a skeleton.
Yeah. Personally, I'd go with Dracula.
No,
Why?
absolutely.
One,
You think you can win in a fight against Dracula?
Dracula.
One, I love garlic. I love garlic anything, so I will have so
Mhm.
there's a good chance I've had something with garlic that day. That's one going to make him be a little wary of me just from my breath. Two, there's these things called UV blacklights that kind of do very similar things to how the sun works. They allow plants to grow at night. So what's to say? So that logic means
You mean
it will
okay?
it will harm Dracula just the same as the sun should.
Okay, but now we have crazy sunscreen. What if Dracula like slathers himself in sunscreen and starts chasing you?
Honestly, but we also think of what kind of Dracula we're talking about. Is it like a modern Dracula or a
Well,
classic Dracula?
No. It's
Classic,
either-
you probably get fool him. If he's modern, you're a dead man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not those one. Those, and this might trigger some people, but we're well past the popularity of this one being as explosive and toxic as it was. Twilight
If you say
vampires were
Twilight,
dumb.
I'm gonna come to your house and gonna slap you
Twilight,
silly.
I just did. Twilight vampires are
What?
the dumbest of all.
We're not.
Have you seen
That's
Twilight?
completely
Out of
different.
curiosity.
I've seen clips, and by God, with how I've seen them do things, I would say the werewolves, how they were depicted in Twilight wasn't bad.
Mhm.
They did more of a
Yeah.
transforming into a full wolf than a man-wolf hybrid at will, but they still felt more like a werewolf, while the vampires were just handsome people that got handsome and prettier in the sun instead of turning to ash.
My opinions on Twilight books, okay. Movies, utter garbage.
Yeah. It's like,
Oh.
I'm sorry, but when you change one of the core aspects of the vampires, the monsters, like that, and turn it into something that try to make them prettier and more and stuff, it's like, why? Because
I mean,
they were done for that reason. For one, Dracula is a bit of an allegory for the fear of the dark. Hence why sunlight is able to defeat him.
Can we talk about how most classic monsters, like their stories, are based on they weren't. Everyone can agree that most modern day horror movies and monsters and stuff like that, they just use it for gore, jump scare, stuff like that. But most classic monster movies, they all had a theme. Dracula was the fear of what goes bump in the night, and the unknown.
Frankenstein was a fear of what man can create, either intentionally and unintentionally.
Wolfman was the fear of the self, the beast letting it out. The Invisible Man was the fear of your neighbor.
Yeah. It's like
Creature of the Black Lagoon was the fear of water because no one really knew what's out there.
Yeah.
We still don't, but
no. But nowadays you got them just as like, oh, it again. Although some of the things they use are justifiable, like a serial killer is something that is arguably more scarier for some people, just for the fact that it is a real thing that is actually out there versus these things which are representations of a fear concept. So it's like,
did you guys know that Godzilla was a representation of the atomic bomb?
yeah.
Yeah, look. Has anyone seen Godzilla? What was the year? Because that is the best Godzilla, and no one can tell me otherwise.
I actually haven't seen any of the Godzilla movies. I had a coworker recommend it to me, but I haven't sat down and
When
watched
you are
it.
physically killing me right now.
My God, there are so many Godzilla movies, and how they do things are completely different. You get the MonsterVerse ones, which are American-made, although, and they did get permission to do things, and they have actually kept something fairly consistent with the original timeline and with the monsters. Obviously, Godzilla constantly wins, and what they did was they made him bigger, thicker, and bulkier. Granted, the bigger aspect has come with every iteration, it's just a little bit bigger. But the original one, his head, the costume they used, they made his head a little mushroom-shaped. Do you get what that's referencing?
The atomic bomb?
Yep.
Look, if you've seen Godzilla 1998, that's the best Godzilla. No one can tell me otherwise.
As long as you don't say
wait.
Zilla was the best Godzilla.
I was about to say, isn't that Zilla?
Zilla? What is Zilla?
It's the one where Godzilla looks more like a T-Rex and breathes straight up fire in New York City.
Crappy American version.
Yeah.
The 1998?
Yeah, it was called Godzilla, and then Toho, the creators of it, bought it, renamed it Zilla, just to have Godzilla utterly and completely destroy it.
I'm so confused. Zilla?
Yeah.
They look. They did not need the mess with 1998. Okay, it was fine as it is.
This is.
Yeah, no, that is
this
the one.
Is Zilla.
Yeah, 1990.
That's what.
Oh, very different.
Yeah, it's like the only thing reminiscent of it is the fact that it has the spikes on its back and it's a lizard.
The thing. Okay, so the thing was. Okay,
I'm sorry. You that garbage.
Look, back it up. Back it up. look here. The thing is that its name is Godzilla, but it's not Godzilla per se. Because the base of the movie is that they're doing nuclear testing in somewhere in the atoll, and
Bikini Atoll.
yes, and this is basically a lizard from that radiation becoming it, and then it attacked the ship, and
So
that the survivor called it Godzilla. That's where his name was from. So it's not Godzilla in the sense of Godzilla. It is.
you just described actual Godzilla's origin. Although it's not necessarily a lizard every time, what he is originally gets altered. Sometimes he's been a prehistoric creature, like in the MonsterVerse. He's always been like that, and the Bikini Atoll atomic testing woke him up. Others, he's actually been something that was mutated from the island or under the sea. So, yeah, that is just straight up an American telling of Godzilla that got bought out, renamed to Zilla, and killed off immediately by Japan.
So
That is
so
the
Manatee,
actual history of the movie.
So Manatee, I just have a little gift for you real quick based on your movie choice.
Oh, you can go.
Yep.
You can just go sit on a spoon.
Oh, did you guys know that there was plans to make a sequel to that one?
And I'm
They
glad
did
it
not
went
need
to the.
Yeah.
Well, I understand why
that's it.
there would be a sequel, but they did not need a sequel.
Yeah, no.
It didn't need to exist.
No.
It didn't need
Don't-
to exist.
Don't cop at it, okay? There's been worse ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Godzilla. I would say that Zilla is worse than even the goofy, dumb ones of Godzilla, where he just lifts up his tail and flies backwards by breathing.
Don't you question that?
I'm not, and it's using the exact same logic of him tag teaming with Ultraman
Oh God!
and doing a twin drop kick perfectly flat for pretty much a mile before hitting the target. And
Listen,
the only
maybe
thing
they're
on the
just built
ground was his
different.
tail. And he was moving at a constant speed.
All right. So we talked about which one would end in a fight, like who we think. Classic monster, you would not want to deal with. Like
Werewolf.
Like you're gonna die.
Werewolf. Because even if you
okay,
somehow
I don't have a
survive
list
the
of
werewolf,
monsters.
you are likely cursed to become one yourself.
Well, I have to
Is
think.
it bad? I'm okay with that.
What?
Is it bad? I'm okay with that.
Well, in a way, you've dealt with something similar. You deal with something similar. It's like you feel the energy from the moon you said back in college, and that sometimes makes you not remember a night here and there.
Yeah. Fun fact with a lot of like severe like ADHD and bipolar autism, all that stuff. Whole saying is the full moon is out is actually true. It due to the way the full moon affects the magnetic field of the Earth. People with severe mental issues often get messed with during the full moon. It makes us a little different. The day of the was the worst.
The eclipse, you said?
Yeah, the eclipse messed me up something fierce.
Were y'all able to see that in your backyards?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So that path went along because I remember going out into my neighbor's yard and watching it with them, and then it didn't even click to me that if the path was right, it would have hit you guys as well.
Oh.
But yeah.
For me, it would be the Invisible Man because all he has to do is get naked and he can stab you.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a poltergeist or like a ghost.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Because, like, depending on what it is, either A, I can't see it, and B, I would just be, like, constantly worried that I could just get caught.
All you need for a poltergeist is salt.
Yeah. And to also
Canon.
put yours down a little bit, we technically already did deal with that for 3 years.
Look,
Heck,
I have.
we-
I
Anyway,
believe
guys, you know who I
this
couldn't deal
kid,
with
I do
is
not
the
want
Stay
to.
Puft Marshmallow Man. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, I would lose
The
so fast.
Marshmallow Man.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow
from
Man from Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters,
No.
the Destroyer.
Here's the thing. The problem with Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, well, it is a movie monster. I can't count it as a classic.
No.
Classic, I feel like that's too modern. It's a modern.
I could argue Gozer. Oh wait, no, that is Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is Gozer, I believe. Either way, you
Well,
could argue that
Gozer,
you
however,
could argue
Gozer
the
incarnated.
ghost. You could argue the
No,
ghost that
Gozer-
possessed the girl because he is a classic ghost.
No, Gozer summons the Destroyer, and the Destroyer is the physical form of whatever the people decide.
I thought
In this case, it was.
I thought it was Gozer the Destroyer.
No, it's just Gozer who summons the Destroyer, I think.
Looking it up.
Maybe we have to have a Ghostbusters night.
Who you gonna call? Somebody else.
Nope, you're right.
Can-
Yeah, you're right.
So, can we talk about how stupid people are in horror movies, by the way? Like, straight up stupid. I don't know
Yes.
about you, but, like, I hear something bump in my house. It's not, I'm gonna go check it out. It's, I'm gonna get the frick out of there. Or, oh no, my house is haunted by a malevolent demon. Might as well try to stay and fight it. No, Mr. Landlord. I'm leaving. Screw your lease. Goodbye. I ain't dying.
Or when it's like those like teenagers who're like, we're gonna go out and we're just gonna have some fun and we're gonna go to this abandoned camp and we're gonna
and
do all this stuff. Like, why?
And we're
At
gonna
first
go
off,
dance
it's
on these
like,
old,
what?
rickety, rotten planks above this weird moat.
If I was hanging out with my friends and they're like, hey, we're gonna go make out in a cemetery, I'd freaking hit them on the head and I'm like, no! No!
I mean, like, do that if you want.
Although I could
but-
say, I would say, in the defense, there's one time a year that it kinda is understandable and reasonable to make that one request.
Oh my
The month
god.
of October for Halloween. You can't argue.
No, you. Here's the thing. No, you don't, because that's when the veil between the living and the dead is at its weakest.
That's why I said the month, not the day. I mean,
Yeah, but that the reason why it's thin that day is because it's literally getting thin the entire month of October.
Yeah.
You're just asking for trouble. You want to make out somewhere creepy? Make out Spirit Halloween.
Oh, that is. No. Wait. I do have another.
Or like many old basements would also do a good job.
Okay, or
Yeah.
when you're getting chased, or when they're getting chased down, and they run through like that kitchen, they run through the garage, they run through all this. You could have grabbed a weapon and just run with you. Yes, I'll be running, but if this thing gets close, if I'm going down, I'm going down with a fight.
especially whenever you got the
Or-
ones where it's a block of knives just sitting out on the counter. I can say this: if I can understand you running through a kitchen and not grabbing anything, because say all the knives are in a drawer, you might not want to stop to give them that chance to catch up. That I'll get. But when you have it just as a random block in the middle of the kitchen, you're running through, grab a knife out of it.
Or the situation you're running with a friend, that friend trips, so you stop and help them, you both get killed. I'm sorry, you guys are my friends. I'm not only not gonna stop you, I'm probably the one that tripped you.
Bruh!
Another thing is when people go like, whenever you're going through these things and you are checking things out, no one has anything more than a flashlight as a weapon usually, and even if they do, they don't know how to use something effectively when it's not as hard as you would think. And 3, as soon as they show up, half the time they run and drop the weapon.
I hate when that happens because I'm like, at that point, it's like, it's
Yeah.
No,
Like,
it's more like
if you use it and get stuck, I get leaving it. But if you just drop it out of fear, like some do, what the hell?
can't.
I mean, shit happens when your adrenaline's up. You're not like exactly functioning
Yeah,
super duper well. To be
No.
fair to all these people who are dying.
exactly.
No, but, like-
However,
in that scenario, when they have the weapons, they know something's up, so they are mentally prepared for something to appear to attack. Meaning,
Or
their grip is good.
I wouldn't agree with that. I hear where you're coming from, but like sometimes you're desperate. There's a big difference between being desperate and prepared.
No, this is
And I think
whenever
if
they're
you're
going through and
desperate, which
looking.
these people probably are because they're being chased, you're gonna no matter how tight you grip it, your hands are still gonna be shaking, your arms are gonna be shaking. You don't want to be here because your fear is kicking in.
Yeah.
So that's my defense to these people. However, at the same time, like get a move on. Don't wait to see if a guy comes back and we're gonna look at you.
oh no.
Oh,
Here's my
also,
point.
double
I was gonna
tap.
say if the guy or like the monster you kill it, but you don't. It's like I hate when they just hit it upside the head or they do something and it goes down and they automatically are like, okay, it's dead, and then like
They turn
everyone-
around and then oh my god.
I would either first off
Like-
do the double tap. If you learn
Yeah.
anything from Zombieland, double tap it.
Yeah, no, I'll say this. Like Michael Myers, he falls out the window after being shot multiple times in the chest. He makes sense to why you would turn your head away to check on something else for a little bit and then go back to look at him. That even with his regenerative, that is something you would still think could kill him.
Is
But-
it bad? My paranoia would literally make me empty the damn clip into him. Like even if I shoot him off the chest, he falls out the window. Okay, I'm going outside, putting that gun to his head, and literally emptying the clip like boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
See, if that's the case, and he still lives, then we got a bigger problem.
Exactly. But like, there are some though that like don't make sense too. Like Freddy Krueger.
What I'm hearing
You
is that
can't
none
fault
of us
anyone
would
for
be
doing
fun.
anything with wrong with Freddy Krueger. He literally controls reality whenever the reality he's in.
What I'm hearing is none of us would be fun in a horror movie because it's like, hey, did you guys hear that noise? We should check this out. No. The end.
No. Either that, or if we do check it out, we are going to be the first ones to be killed just so that there is stakes.
You would be the only one checking out. Like I said, if there's a noise, I'm not staying.
Oh.
Like, hey, I think someone's in the house with us. Yeah, not me. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Well, first thing I do, oh, someone's in the house? I'm running to the corner and grabbing my spear. Yes, I have an actual tactical spear in my room, along with a few other things. But I'm not necessarily going to hunt them down. I'm getting this so I have something to protect me in case I run into them.
Mm-hmm.
Me,
You
I
gotta-
want to go cast iron skillet.
There we go. Beat the shit out of that guy.
Going all
Again,
tangled on them.
that's all you guys. That is you guys. You guys are gonna hear a noise, be like, hey, what's that? Look around. Wait, where's Barracuda? Like, Barracuda.
35 miles.
Barracuda.
Where's
Barracuda.
Crash?
Wait, guys,
The
we're
window.
saying
There's no
Barracuda,
window
Barracuda.
anymore.
We just said my name a lot. We're gonna have to blur
Yeah,
a
I'm-
lot.
Yeah,
marking
yep,
it.
yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
You be like, where's Barracuda? And if you get a call from me, like literally a second later, you're like, hey guys, I'm at Taco Bell. You guys want anything?
No, Barracuda. You don't understand.
How? That's 30
would
miles
not-
away.
The thing is, I wouldn't. If you say, "Hey, we're going to like a spooky place," and it depends. If it's just us, I would probably less. If it's like a group of people, I would be like, maybe more lenient. But if it's just us, and then there's like, "Oh, we're gonna figure out this like something really bad happened. We're gonna check it out," I'd be like, you know what? That's a no from me. I'm gonna be in my nice, comfy space.
Yeah.
And then I get the anxiety that you guys are in trouble. I'm like, God.
Also, Manatee, are you happy? I finally doxed myself instead of you.
It's like I come in with a frying pan and be like, you guys had to get me out here in the middle of the night.
Listen,
What
I
can I
think
do?
Manatee versus any monster with a frying pan. I think Manatee would win. I have this faith in him.
Don't mess with me.
Is
Yeah.
it weird? Because I've put myself in stupid situations before. I've checked out abandoned insane asylums. I've
Yes.
walked through the catacombs at school. I've put
Yep.
myself in stupid situations. But those are stupid situations that are in creepy places that I know are empty.
Or do you?
Scenario
Yeah.
I
I'm like,
encountered-
you can't really
Don't-
know anything when it comes to these places, but you have a
Are-
general idea there.
are they really?
Likely empty.
Wait, would you guys be willing to go visit an abandoned hospital? If
Yes.
there like that would be fun. Just like a random abandoned
Depending,
hospital.
I would want to know what machines are in there, especially if there's like ones that weren't maintained. I don't know if those would pose any health risks.
Yeah.
I know a ton of abandoned insane asylums in Connecticut where I'm from because there's a lot of them.
All right. Here's what we'll do. If we get together, people, it'll be our first live video. It'll be us going through a haunted hotel. And
That's it.
no, we will go through one of these
I'm staying
abandoned
home for that
we will
one.
do one of these abandoned insane asylums at night.
How abandoned are we talking? Because, and also how old? Because
I'm
if we're
happy to provide
building a new
commentary.
one,
Am
I'd
I
probably
going?
be okay with that.
No.
But if they've been open for like
You know what? Well, that's
over
what,
50 plus years and it's been closed for like 50 of it.
you know what? That's
You
what
know
we'll
what
do.
we should do if
The
we ever do a live? If we ever meet up together, you know what we should do?
What?
24-hour podcast.
Oh God.
Oh, that would be
Okay.
difficult without having some way to show some faces, I feel like.
We
It would
go
have to, I feel like it has to be like a game or something. Because
Yeah.
I got
If
taught-
we
Well, no,
did
we
that-
do a bunch of different things, but we literally go 24, start at 12 midnight and go to 12 midnight the next day.
oh god, I would.
I would say if we wanted to keep ourselves hidden and we're not going from different places physically to show things, we would I feel like we would need something like those VTuber models, something just so that there's something to keep people's attention a little bit more than just this still screen. Because yes, we'd be playing games, but at the same time, there will be quite a few hours. A couple hour stretch, we wouldn't be on a game.
Mhm.
Well, I would say that's why we would do like a game, or like we do like a huge like 24-hour campaign during the thing.
Whoa.
Oh,
Because then it's like it's just us
I-
talking during our campaign.
if we do that, we need to set up
I
roll 20.
Personally, I really want to redo my because I've done two 24-hour D&D games. Both ended kind of badly. The first one, I got drunk doing it, and it ended poorly because around the time, right when it was getting close to 24 hours, we ended up stopping because we were just really drunk. The second time I planned a 24 hours, I got the flu and I fell asleep for like 4 hours or 5 hours when we were supposed to be playing. And Manatee can vouch for this because this was between our group. I was asleep in my bed in my dorm, and the three of them were just sitting, waiting for me to wake up.
Oh.
that's
That was 24 hours? Oh.
That was our 24 hours one, yeah.
okay.
That was like our 12-hour one.
It was meant to be. No, we meant it to be 24 hours, but then we stopped in the morning for breakfast.
Well, I'll say this: a short break to grab something like food, I don't think would interrupt it.
But no, I want to redo the 24 hours with me not being sick, not being drunk, literally 24 hours of a campaign.
You know what I say? You have that one you've been working on, right?
The Pokemon one?
What if we tried that one as the 24-hour?
You know what? Hold on. I'm doing it. I'm adding to the fishbowl.
Okay.
Live fishbowl edition.
Okay. If we draw that one, we are going to have to put that one on the back burner for a couple of weeks to organize us getting together and setting this up.
I feel like we could still do this over Discord, just be finding a different day.
Well, no, yeah,
No,
true.
just finding like if it's 24 hours. I mean, you literally had to have a day where you're literally doing nothing but this.
So most likely a Saturday or like probably a Saturday to Sunday or a Friday evening to Saturday. Because
I will say doing it in person would be preferred if I'm being dead honest.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say this. I think in this case it would be good if we had like Roll20 set up with the system, so that way we could record the screen of that while we're doing this, as well as have a proper board instead of the imagination-based system we use where we have to kind of remember, oh, how far are we? Yeah, most of the stuff we do when we do Dungeons and Dragons, we don't have boards or maps or anything for whenever we get in conflict. We kind of have to picture it ourselves, so that creates some fun discrepancies here and there. But no, I definitely think that would be a fun thing to do. And if we intended to do it in person, we definitely would need to push that one back probably a few weeks to maybe a month or two even, just to make sure we can plan getting us all together for the right time frame.
It is in the fishbowl.
I love it.
What classic monster? This sounds stupid, but because here's the thing, it's because we did play that game on Jackbox that one time. What classic monster would you want to go on a date with?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I can't really think of any.
I would say the werewolf would be actually a pretty decent one to do, because as long as the date's not on a full moon, you're just going on a normal date.
I was gonna say, like, this is not a choice, but like, not vampires. I would not want to date a vampire. That just sounds uncomfortable. No offense to the people who enjoy vampires.
I mean, I would probably go on a date with a siren.
Interesting take.
They're going to drown. So, I think I know what Barracuda's choice is.
Anyway, might as well have dinner first.
No, I just wanted to put that up.
Well, I'll say this, that's helpful for me, because I might actually try to put that as the thumbnail for this one instead of the normal.
Fair enough. I would have to say, for me, I would want to... This is gonna kind of a cop-out, but it kind of counts. I'd want to date a shapeshifter.
I wouldn't call that a cop-out. That's actually a pretty interesting one. Because just imagine some of the things you could do. It's like, if they turn into an animal like a horse, you could ride on their back going through some weird terrain, and then they transform back into the normal person to have like a nice date in a secluded area. But at the same time, it wouldn't be hard to have fun by pulling pranks on people with them.
Also, can I just say, like, if you... I don't know where this is my mind go, but let's say you're a serial killer. Dating a shapeshifter would be benefit for you times 10, because you'll always have an alibi. You just send your shapeshifter partner to, like, be in public where everyone can see you while you're going off killing, and no matter what their evidence that says, oh, you killed that person, it's like, how? I was in blah at this time. I couldn't have killed them.
There's actual unedited, untampered video evidence of me here with 10 other people.
See, I'm doing the robot on the boardwalk.
Damn.
I mean, if that's the case, maybe I should date Freddy Krueger, so that at least he'll be in my nightmares.
What do you mean I'm not doing a robot on the boardwalk? What I do in my spare time is my business.
Yeah.
Legal robot on the boardwalk would be crazy. I can't really think of any, like, fictional monster that I would like to date.
Yeah.
I'd hang out. We can hang out. But that's kind of it. Lobsters?
You're forgetting about the classic horror movie monster, the human centipede.
No, that is not horror.
Why would you say this?
I am I'm cutting that out. I'm not going to put that in. That is a. Ugh.
That's vile.
How
Damn.
dare you bleep me? My opinions will not be bleeped.
Oh, this is
Yes,
not
it will.
bleeping. It's just not going to exist.
Oh. Censorship. What
Also,
happened
can
to
our censors be like the creepy Halloween laughter? Like instead of doing it like our normal, like can it be just
I
something?
think
kind of-
ghost sounds, Halloween laughter. What's
Oh.
another one?
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to
Bats,
this.
owl sounds.
I am going to record my own laugh and use that as as one of the bleeps.
Gotcha.
But no, yeah, for this one, since this is going to be going out the Wednesday before Halloween, yeah, we'll keep this one a little
You know,
spooky.
little off topic, but we're talking about Halloween. Anyway, so might as well. And this one won't get bleeped because apparently my opinions don't like matter around here. 3 favorite Halloween candies, like your top 3 when you were a kid.
Three Musketeers,
Ooh.
Skittles,
Wait,
Hershey
yep.
Kisses.
Definitely
I-
Hershey's, definitely Whoppers, and
No, I'm going to
Strip
switch out the Kiss for
Starburst.
Starburst.
Hold on. So not only do you like a crappy movie, but you like crappy candy too. Your opinion does belong in the garbage.
Wait, what?
You
what
know
were
what?
yours?
What the?
What were yours?
Barracuda, you can go sit in the gutter.
Wait, what were
Whoppers.
yours? I heard Whoppers.
Whoppers are good. Whoppers slap.
Thank you. See,
They
scored,
are terrible. They
Uh,
have chocolate sucks, and the weight and the freaking malt crunch sucks even harder.
You said when we were kids. Do you
Yeah.
think the children have that?
I'll say
that
this.
differentiation of palate?
I did not like Whoppers growing up.
I
So you know what I
hated
did?
them.
I
them
gave
more
them to
now.
my dad, who loves the hell out of them.
Oh my god. It's good that you had your dad. My mom also unfortunately my entire family likes them, so all
Yeah.
of us were
Oh,
like,
oh. You want to know what? Here,
fight.
this is a very unpopular one. This is a very unpopular choice for my least favorite.
Uh-huh.
Reese's and Snickers.
Blow
I
up.
love Reese's.
Peanut butter
Blow
and
up.
chocolate, I will die on this hill, should never have been put together. It is a disgusting combination.
So
That
why
is
do you
a
hate
really
Mandy?
wild
Why do you hate Joy? What's going on here? Why do you hate Joy? What's wrong with you?
What do you hate, Joel?
That is a hill you'll die on alone, and I guess I found another opinion that goes in the trash.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm pushing you down the hill. I'm climbing up the hill just to push you down.
Trust me, you're coming down with me.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I have a camera.
For me, I say it's Reese's, 3 Musketeers. That is a good one. I love that candy. And then I love the Nerds, the little pack of like
Nerds.
I
the
didn't
little
care for
pack
the
of Nerds.
I didn't care for the Nerds themselves. I loved it though when you got the Willy Wonka Nerd strings. They're all on that that like gummy strand and then wrapped around it. That gummy strand made the Nerds so much better.
100% prefer that over regular Nerds, but I never got them as a Halloween. I only got them
No,
by
right?
myself individually.
I
So
got
Where are you
them
going? We're
once.
getting that.
Yeah, I got them like
Rocking
once
up.
or twice in Halloween. It's the only reason I know
Mhm.
about them.
don't forget, he kind of grew up in a rich neighborhood. He probably had like the full size.
Oh.
There was
Did
one
not know.
house that actually had those, and yeah, I'm not going to argue with that fact. A lot of people, even my friends in high school, said, "Yeah, you guys are rich," and it's like, arguably, yes, asset-wise, we were at one point because my parents had bought quite a bit of land, and that actually did get that they sold it a few years later, which came out as a profit. But at the end, also around the same time, we had a failing business that held us down, essentially evening it out.
Uh-huh.
We weren't rich, but we weren't unwealthy necessarily. We were in a good, stable position.
I was not.
Yeah. Well, you probably are going to be in a much better position with your new job.
Oh God, yeah.
This is true, yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess our next one, what we can close off with is Because Stingray mentioned least favorite. What about your 3 least favorite Halloween candies? The
I
ones
actually
you.
haven't gotten to say my favorites yet. If we
Oh
may.
no, go with your favorites first, then, Squid.
Yeah. So Three Musketeers. I'm glad we all agree on that largely.
Yes.
Three Musketeers, Reese's Cups, and as a kid, Swedish Fish, because they were one of the few candies that didn't have gelatin, so I didn't grow up eating gelatin.
Okay.
Oh.
You know, I don't remember hearing yours fully, Mandy. I remember the Whoppers, but I can't remember what else you had. I'm sorry.
I think we just started arguing about Whoppers, so we lost track.
I
Yes,
said
yeah.
Whoppers, I said Sour Patch Kids, and I said Hershey.
Okay. Yeah, for me,
Ooh, Sour Patch.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
yeah,
Actually, let me
changed
take back the
Hershey.
Hershey. I say Airheads because I do love Airheads.
Ooh, those were good.
I
I
haven't
switched
had an Airheads
Hershey's
in a
for
long time.
I switched Hershey's for Starburst for me. So Skittles, Starburst, and then Three Musketeers. Three Musketeers
What's the
were my
best
favorite.
Starburst flavor, in your opinion?
Strawberry.
It
Thank you.
depends on my mood. Sometimes I go between orange, pink, and lemon.
I'm between usually lemon, cherry, and pink. Those are the ones that I like.
What is
Interesting.
pink's flavor anyway?
Strawberry.
It's pink flavored.
It is strawberry?
Yes, it is strawberry, but it's so artificial strawberry that I'm willing to call it just pink flavor.
Yeah. I love putting multiple ones in my mouth, chewing them up just a little bit to soften them, and then just letting them sit in there and slowly dissolve, and let the flavor
Mhm.
just seep down my throat.
What I like to do was like I would take 2 Starbursts of different flavors, and I would use my body heat to mold them into one ball, and then pop them in.
Yes.
That way, I get 2 flavors in one.
That was the mixing Starburst flavors was amazing.
You
But
guys grew up with the concept of dental insurance. I am flabbergasted.
No, I did not, but I took the risk because it was like.
here's the thing: when you're a
I
dumb
looked
kid,
into the
what
abyss
kid
and smiled
thinks of
back
dental?
teeth.
What
I
kid
mean,
thinks
I
of dental
started
growing
thinking
up?
of dental when my mom accidentally ran over a nail on our way to. Unfortunately, my single mother and her 3 small children hit a nail on her way to the dentist appointment when we had dental insurance, and she was like on the side of the road, like freaking out because it took so long to get those appointments. So that's when I gained my concept of dental insurance.
Okay,
I get that.
I get that, but so yeah, let's go back to what
But still,
Fairfield
yeah,
said.
like doing
The
dumb shit.
finishing off, our least favorites. For me, it
Oh
was
yes, least favorite.
Snickers, Reese's, and what was another one?
I'm hating this already.
I will say this: I didn't necessarily hate Whoppers. I didn't care for them, but I can't think of anything else, so I'm putting Whoppers in my list.
Wow.
I am more of a neutral on Whoppers because again,
Okay.
I gave them to my dad, and I really only stuck to a few select candies personally.
You're on thin Whoppers.
For me, Whoppers, of course, number 1, threw them away.
You're beyond Whoppers.
Beyond Banana Laffy Taffy was absolutely bad.
Oof.
And the Almond Joy.
Really? I mean,
Huh.
some folks don't like coconut, and I
You know
I
what?
can't
Yeah, I'm
argue
actually-
with not coconut.
Yeah. No, I hate that. I'm swapping my Whopper for Almond Joy. I hate those.
Squid Tree
Damn.
Nuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. My bad.
Yeah.
I like it when my friends aren't dead. Actually,
Oh yeah. We all prefer that.
you know, basic thing there.
Yeah, sometimes I want to be dead.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing you don't have nuts in the house.
I mean,
I was about to say those those, but
I was like,
you know what?
did you
I'm not
really
gonna
just
say
say
that.
that?
You have
And then
to
you
say
said it.
feel free to blur me for that one. That one I might have deserved a blurb.
Yeah.
You just had to set him up for that.
I'm trying. I didn't like.
Hey,
okay,
he
maybe
helped
come on, I
set it
didn't
up
like
because we were
Milk
talking
Duds.
about a bunch of tree nuts, and I just forgot to say tree.
Mm.
Anyway.
Milk Duds, Twizzlers. There's another one that I didn't like. Milk Duds, Twizzlers. At the time, I didn't like Baby Ruths. I do like them now.
I don't like candy corn, almond
How dare
joy.
you. Wow.
I'm with Squid. How freaking dare you? Now, candy corn, I can understand. You can't eat like giant handfuls of it. but like 4 or 5 pieces, pop them in. They're so good. Again, just today's manatee's opinions are just go right into the garbage. That's what I'm hearing.
How?
Nah, I don't have a, I wouldn't say his opinion on candy corn is wrong, because don't forget, candy corn has the stereotype of being one of those classic Halloween candies that not many people like.
Well,
It's like
It's
cake on
only
Christmas.
still there mainly because it has become a staple piece of Halloween.
well,
I
as the
buy
two,
them.
well, as the two people who actually won our 2v2, I say our opinion on candy corn is superior.
You
Okay, I
didn't win.
want a
You
rematch.
didn't win rights like that. What y'all won was that. What was it? That
Fan
story
fiction.
we
We
had to
won
we
fan
have to read.
fiction.
Yeah, that we have to
Yep.
read. So you don't have.
Yep.
You don't. That is where all your winning power went into, not
And
canceling out
we're
our opinion.
and you know what? Now in that, I don't know where we're gonna fit it, but now in that fan fiction, you now have to will be saying that you were wrong and that candy corn is the most delicious candy.
I will
Yeah.
make this work. We'll make this work.
No, it's good. We'll do it a Halloween themed one. They just finished trick or treating. They talk
Oh.
about candy, and then they'll
You sure
do
you don't want to
stuff.
make it a Thanksgiving one? Cause that one's reading's gonna be the first week of November.
No, I want now to say he loves eating candy corn.
You love doxing him, don't you?
I
Why?
think that
do I have
was
to
how
be
many.
funny
Okay,
for
yeah.
this?
I didn't think of a third candy. I don't know if I have a third one that I dislike.
No, I didn't finish my third one.
Go
Okay,
with
yeah.
it.
You go first, man.
Popcorn balls.
Okay,
I have
store
never gotten those or received those. While I'm trying to think.
bought
Oh,
ones
I have
are garbage.
They're hard to eat.
Oh, I
store-
see your roof. I didn't find it.
Store bought ones they are garbage. I feel like if you made a homemade popcorn ball, it would slap.
Yeah, no, that would be
Mhm.
much better. But the store-bought ones are very firm. Not necessarily stale, they're just firm, and so it's hard to bite into it. And
I didn't like Butterfingers.
you do not?
I don't like them.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, one candy that I forgot about actually, the best candy to get on Halloween was the strawberry bonbons.
No.
My God.
No,
Who
no.
else?
We can all agree the best candy to get was a full-size chocolate bar.
Agreed.
True.
In
I did
this
that
case,
house ago.
if I ever was given the option, I was very rarely, but if I was ever given the option, a full size Three Musketeer bars made my night.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm not kidding. My 5th grade science teacher lived in my neighborhood at the time. I don't know if she still does.
Mhm.
Oh, we would go there. She would give us once we were students, she would end up giving us 2 full-size candy bars of our choice. I went with a Hershey's and a large Three Musketeers. All because
Well,
we
why
were her
not you?
students. We got the extra choice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I still remember her name because, ironically, my 3rd grade teacher was her daughter-in-law.
Huh.
Yeah. It was so funny. It's like, oh, I had both of these teachers, the young one and the original mother-in-law one. God. Well,
But I believe that's all the time we have for today, guys.
Mhm.
I like how this one veered. It went from classic monsters to more of a just general Halloween one, and this was just perfect one to draw for this time.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. You guys have any Halloween plan? Do we want to like find? Do we have any Halloween plans for this year? Anybody?
I'm
Might go
gonna
to
not set my
Halloween.
hand on fire like I did last year.
Okay, that's a good goal.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I might stay here to help pass out candy. I might not.
Fair enough. I think I was invited to a party. I'm gonna go to that.
Are you going to dress up?
We will see. I might reuse a costume for the 3rd year in a row.
Oh,
Do
little
it,
Bo
won't.
Peep?
Why would you say this to me? Why do you hate me?
That was the first embarrassing costume that came into my head.
Man, if you do that, Manatee should be your sheep.
No, I was the devil last year. That's what I did.
Oh,
It's
did you
because
hear
of
that,
your
Barracuda?
Don't.
I will not apologize for my puns.
Okay.
Duh. Wait, you were a devil, huh?
No.
No, yeah,
Barracuda?
that's kind of my plan.
Squid
at
was a
least.
devil?
Hey guys, so it's been lovely that you joined us today, but we're gonna say goodnight. We'll see you next time in the bowl of fish. Night, y'all.
Happy Halloween!
Alright.